Welcome to SilkLogic's Small Business Daily Podcast, your daily roundup of the latest news in artificial intelligence and automation for business. I'm excited you're here. Coming up, we'll dive into how major players like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs are putting generative artificial intelligence to work across their operations. Plus, we'll check out the future of robotics and some surprising startup successes from CES 2026 that could inspire your own business journey. Let's jump into our first story. Wall Street's artificial intelligence revolution is in full swing. Imagine running a business where repetitive tasks and paperwork are handled not by tired employees, but by smart digital assistants. That's exactly what's happening at banks like JP Morgan Chase. They're now spending $18 billion a year on technology, making artificial intelligence a central piece of their strategy. Over 200,000 workers are using generative artificial intelligence tools. The bank created its own platform called Proxy IQ to analyze shareholder data and has trained staff to spot real, measurable productivity gains. Goldman Sachs isn't far behind, investing $6 billion this year, introducing internal assistants, and using artificial intelligence to streamline hiring and reduce some roles. For small businesses, the lesson is clear. Automating everyday work can free your team for higher value tasks and might even save significant costs. Next up, the never-ending demand for computing power. OpenAI and SoftBank just teamed up to invest $1 billion in SB Energy, an energy company helping build the massive data centers that train artificial intelligence. Think of these data centers as the engine rooms powering the artificial intelligence tools so many businesses now rely on. With this investment, OpenAI is securing a new 1.2 gigawatt center in Texas, enough energy to power nearly 750,000 homes at once. As more businesses depend on artificial intelligence, even power companies and real estate developers are adjusting. The big takeaway: if your company depends on cloud-based artificial intelligence, expect more reliable services and possibly even lower costs, thanks to these huge infrastructure investments. Now, let's look at some robotics magic from CES 2026. Household robots are taking huge leaps forward. LG's new robot Cloyd promises to tackle chores like making food and loading the washing machine. Companies such as SwitchBot and Boston Dynamics are also pushing into home chores, each demoing their humanoid robots at the show. Although robots haven't quite mastered folding laundry, the tech is advancing fast. For business owners, especially in service and hospitality, investing in smart robotic helpers might soon be more than a futuristic fantasy. It could be an everyday reality that saves time and money. Time to spotlight startups redefining hyper-personalization. At CES, a host of small companies revealed how artificial intelligence is making products smarter and more personal. Take Allergen Alert, a French startup. Their portable device, set to sell at $200, lets people instantly check their food for allergens, a lifesaver for restaurants or catering businesses. Then there's Subtle, whose voice buds can capture and clean up audio even in noisy spaces. And if you run an events business, an AI-powered bartender can whip up custom drinks and even check guest sobriety. The message for entrepreneurs is clear. Even small companies can use artificial intelligence to delight customers and solve unique problems. Shifting gears, let's talk about the next generation of artificial intelligence founders. Thanks to powerful coding tools, it's never been easier to build artificial intelligence businesses, and the average age of startup founders is dropping into the 20s. Take AnyTool, an artificial intelligence security company created by a 21-year-old, or Mercer, led by a 22-year-old now valued at $10 billion. These young founders are using artificial intelligence to launch, scale, and outpace older, bigger organizations. What does this mean for your business? Consider hiring young talent or partnering with next-gen startups to accelerate your own artificial intelligence adoption. India is stepping onto the world stage, aiming to become a top artificial intelligence producer by the end of the decade. The government's India AI mission is building supercomputing infrastructure for startups. 38,000 high-end graphics processors are now available for innovators at low cost. This access has already unlocked faster development of new artificial intelligence companies, turning India from just a consumer into a global artificial intelligence innovator. If you're sourcing artificial intelligence solutions or looking for talent, keep an eye on India's growing ecosystem. And finally, let's wrap up with a story of creativity from student entrepreneurs at Berkeley. At a recent pitch day, students showed off health tech and artificial intelligence apps that help with everything from stroke rehabilitation to diabetes management. One team created Remotive Health, a rehabilitation platform guiding stroke patients through exercises at home using augmented reality. Another, called Orion, developed an artificial intelligence platform giving executives a clear view into their company's sales with simple questions. The big lesson: blending human experience with artificial intelligence creates practical, life-changing tools. sometimes in places you might not expect, and it's never too early to start. That's it for today's SilkLogic Small Business Daily Podcast. To recap, artificial intelligence is now mainstream, not just for tech giants, but across startups, healthcare, finance, robotics, and even personal devices. The world is moving fast. Make sure you do not get left behind. Subscribe to stay informed and visit silklogic.ai for more stories and resources to help you grow your business with artificial intelligence and automation. See you tomorrow.